Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, another gambling day, and today we're not chancing something, we're also not spending gold. We are doing something different. A gamble that I'm kind of scared about, but also it's a kind of a science project. What am I talking about? Identifying unidentified items. This gamble has like a longer history coming from Path of Exile 1, where I've done this with like unidentified Watcher's Eyes, so they can be very, very valuable or complete trash, and you can buy them unidentified, and basically gamble if you're gonna get something big or if you get something trash. And why do I say I'm scared of that? It is pretty much the problems that are coming from early access. You guys know, probably aware of the exploits with the not really duping the Temporalis chest or something like that. But what happened, the long story short, as far as I know, it's basically there are kind of like mechanics. I think it's fixed by now, but you could technically identify the item, quickly see if it's good or not, and then crash your instance. The server kind of rolls you back a couple seconds or something, and you can log back in, and you have it unidentified, already knowing what's going to be the outcome, and then you sell those again, right? This is some very scammy and fishy thing, and this is basically what could happen today, because today we're going to try out our luck on 144 Prism of Belief jewels. And I tried to make this as intelligent as possible, and for me, this is always like a kind of like a green sign if certain people are only selling one or two at a time, and when you visit their hideout, they actually have portals to the Burning Monolith open, which is the area where the Arbiter is, and the Arbiter is dropping this specific jewel. So I think there was only like probably 30 of these 144 where somebody actually bulk sold like 10 or something at once, but they still have like Burning Monolith map open, so I believe and I hope that this is just something from the past and there is no leftover scam stock, but we're gonna see today if this gamble is worth it or not. So just a little bit of a rant here and my concerns about this gamble, but on the other hand, you know, science project is what I would call it, right? Let's take a look at the Writedown. We have 144 unidentified Prism of Belief. A drop from the Arbiter going for about 4 divines apiece. It depends on if you're taking your time buying these, because if we check for the Prism of Belief and you click here on the trade website and go to what is it, unidentified, where is identified, no, then you can buy these unidentified, and they are usually going for about 4 to 5 exalts. I pretty much bought like over 100 today for 4 divines a piece, and then at the end when I said like, okay, I want to gamble this right now on stream, I bought the rest of them for 5 divines, but as I said, I bought like over 100 for 4 divines a piece. You just need to be patient while mapping, have them on live search, and you can get them fairly cheap. Okay. What is this amulet, or this diamond, this jewel, and what can it do? Basically, it gives you plus levels to any skill in the game, and this can roll from 1 to 3. As an example, this can have plus 2 levels of all spark gems, you know, very, very profitable or very, very strong. The problem though is, I made a list of all the possible outcomes, and the list is, yeah, pretty long, and all of these skills can have 1 or 2 or plus 3 rolls, and there is some of them that are actually, holy shit, the list continues going. It's like, I don't know, like how many different ones. Let me actually see if I didn't forget some. So if I mark all of these, I don't see it. Never mind, there's probably like 100 different ones or something, right? So you can get cast on crit plus 1, you could get soul offering plus 3, and all of these have a different value. So first we're gonna identify all of them and see if we can find something nice. Then I'm gonna price check all of them, and then we're gonna see the result on how much currency I got out of identifying them. The total cost of this gamble is about 576 divines, so very, very expensive, with today's Exalt Divine exchange ratio of 1 to 273. So basically, as I said, identifying, price checking into the final result. What can be good about those? So for example, I think the most expensive one is a Spark. And plus level of all Spark skill gems, they start about 32 divines with plus 1 to Spark, and then we have plus 2 would be 120 divines, and the plus 3 Spark is going for over 335 divines. Then we have something, for example, like Comet, and they're starting about 1 divine for the +1, and then we have, like, for example, 30 divines for the +3 of Comet. But obviously, there is a bunch of those outcomes, and yeah, most of them are completely trash, but this is kind of like the gamble. If we hit, like, 1 or 2 sparks, you know, like, we make big money, and if not, then we just lose all the currency. Good. I would say without further ado, we're gonna pick up the Scroll of Wisdom and see what we get. First one, +3 to Spark Gems. +3 of Incendiary Shot. What is even this skill, bro? Incendiary. It sounds a little bit like crossbow or something. But it's a +3, so maybe it's not 10 exalts or 20 exalts. It could be 50 exalts or something. Problem here is, and I want to make this clear, yes, there is very, very good +3 levels, but the amount of builds that are using them is so very little compared to the amount of like jewels with +3 of the certain skill on the market, so it's just, you know, not worth a lot. That's pretty much it. Good, next one, +2 of Profane Ritual, then +3 of Flame Blast skills. Okay, I like the rolls. +3 to all Perfect Strike skills. That could be actually worth something, but I should price check later. But I like, hey, if we get like a bunch of +3s, you know, that's like the good money here, right? +3 of Vaulting Impact. What the hell is Vaulting Impact? I have no idea. +3 of Flame Blast skills. Dude, I'm hitting only +3s. +3 Temp Chains. Puck! +2 High Velocity Rounds. +3 Dread Banner skills. Okay, that sounds terrible. +3 of Falling Thunder. Dude, I'm hitting only +3s. What is this? +3 of Ice Shards. +1 of all Sniper Mark. Dude, I'm gonna hit so many +3s, and when it says Spark, it's gonna be +1, man. With my RNG. +1 of Mantra of Destruction. +2 of all Orb of Storm skills. 1 of Alchemist's Boon. You guys know that Boon backwards reading is noob? Yeah. +3 of Combat Frenzy skills. +3 of Armor Piercing Rounds. +3 of all Flame Wall skills. +1 to Frost Bomb. +3 of Overwhelming Presence. This could actually be worth something. +2 of Flash Grenades. +2 of Soul Offerings. +2 of Herald of Plague. +1 to Spiral Volley. 3 of Frostbolts. 3 of Vaulting Impact. 3 of Magnetic Salvo. Bro, why am I hitting all +3s? I mean, it's insane. 3 of Fireball. 3 of Time of Needs. +1 of Wave of Frost. 2 of Reaper's Invocation. 1 level of Electrocuting Arrow. 2 of all Berserk. 3 of Flash Grenades. 1 of Raise Zombie. 3 of Shield Charge. 1 of Sacrifice, 2 of Overwhelming Presence, 1 of Incinerate, 3 to all Lightning Rod. I don't know if this is actually, that's like from all like bow kind of characters, like the big damage, but I don't know if people are using it. I play Lightning Rod myself and I don't use that because of the mana cost. 2 of Ribwire Ballista, 3 of Permafrost, 2 of Charge Infusion, Cast on Shock +1, 3 to Permafrost Bolts, 1 to Temp Chains, 2 to Killing Palm, 2 to Cluster Grenade, 2 of Blink skills, 1 of Magma Barrier, 3 of Tempest Bell, 3 of Glacial Bolt, 3 of Conductivity, 2 of Mantra of Destruction, 2 of Shock Burst Rounds, 1 to Toxic Growth, 1 of Artillery Ballista, 2 to Flammability, 1 of Flame Blast, 2 of Frozen Locust, 3 of Rapid Shot, 3 of Orb of Storm, 3 of Bone Offering, 3 of Pain Offering, okay, Bone Offering into Pain Offering, 2 of Firestorm, 3 of Magnetic Salvo, 1 of Berserk, I think Berserk is also worth something, 3 of all Berserk. Alright. Ice Shot +3. +3 Shockwave Totem. +1 Glacial Cascade. +3 of Skeletal Sniper. I think this is huge. Isn't Skeletal Sniper actually The best minion? Let me quickly check that, just because I'm curious. Skeletal Sniper +3. We're talking... Okay. Okay. What is this? Alright, 160 divines. Okay, alright. Alright. Damn, okay, I like this. +1 of Herald of Ice. +2 of Hypothermia. +3 Explosive Shot. +3 Shock Burst rounds. +1 Skeletal Arsonist. +2 Dread Banner. +2 Bone Shatter. +2 Hand of Chailupa. +2 Solar Orb. +2 Fragmentation Round. +2 Shockwave Totem. +1 Siphoning Strike. Where is the Spark? Oh, I was just like, +3 of S, but it's Sunder. It's not Spark. It's like... Ooh, that close one. Actually close one. Okay. We're hyped. 2 level of Berserk. 2 level of Escape Shot. 2 level of Leap Slam. 2 level of Shock Burst rounds. +3 of Vine Arrow. 1 of Spiral Volley. 2 Hammer of the Gods. 3 of Skeletal Warrior. Is this also good? Skeletal Warrior, or is this like... Raging Spirits +1. +3 Galvanic Shards. 3 of Armor Breaker. 3 of Ember Fusillate. 1 of Wind Dancer. 1 of Emergency Reload. 1 of Despair. +1 to Gathering Storm. +2 of Frostwall. 3 to Skeletal Cleric. 3 Vulnerability. 1 Ice Shards. Then we have 2 Cast on Crit. 2 of Comet Skills. There's also a little bit. 2 of Plague Bearer. Okay, we have 36 to go. 3 of Plague Bearer. 3 of Herald of Ash. 3 of Lightning Rod. 3 of Cast on Shock. 3 of Skeletal Warrior. 1 Ice Nova. 1 Hypothermia. 1 Incinerate. 3 of Despair. 1 of Killing Palm. +2 to Rain of Arrows. 3 Siege Cascade. 24 to go. 1 of Bone Cage. 3 Ice Shot. 3 Barrage. 3 Glacial Bolt. 3 Charged Staff. Give me the spark, man. Level of Firestorm. I'm hyped. +3 Frostbolt. 3 Gas Arrow. 3 Frostwall. 3 of all Shock Chain Arrow. +3 of Stormcaller Arrow. +1 Herald of Thunder. Last 12. 2 to Stormwave. 3 to all Incinerate. +1 to Mantra of Destruction. 3 to Charge Staff. 1 to Bone Shatter. 3 to Incinerate. 3 to Herald of Thunder. 2 of Frostbolts. 3 of all Stormwave skills. 2 of Wind Blast. +3 Flash Grenade, and the last one +3 of Toxic Growth. Alright, that was 144 Prison of Beliefs. Total investment, 576 divines. I am very curious of if this is gonna work out or not. So yeah, let me do the price checking, and then we're gonna see us again with the final result of this gamble. But it seems like pretty cool, actually. So...
1 eternity later.
Alright, I am done with price checking 144 Prison of Beliefs, and after price checking, which probably took like, I don't know, like an hour or something, this really reminds me of the Watcher's Eye gamble from back in the day, and I literally price checked every single one of them with my beautiful hands over here. And I did mark the ones green that actually sold for more than 2 divines, or at least are valued more than 2 divines. There is always like this big question mark. For example, here artillery ballister +1 10 exalts. Nobody's gonna buy that. So all these like 1x, if it's 10x, 20x, 30x, nobody is ever gonna buy them because the market is full of those things. But on a gamble that is worth how much? 157,000 exalts investments, you know, plus minus 20 exalts or 100 exalts or even 1,000 exalts, nobody gives a shit. But in the end of the day, they still have a value. But we have like charge staff with like 5 divines. We have Comet, the level 2 one for, I think it was like, let me see, 7 divines for Comet. Then we have Explosive Shot going for like, I think this is 2 divines over here. Flame Blast. About 3 divines, so all these like small little things, but they're still worth more than the average one. But then actually you have the bigger ones, Lightning Rod going for 13 divines, what we had 2 of those. And then we have a lot of things over here. This is like the big money actually here. Shockwave Totem going for 23 divines for the level 3 one, and actually 6 divines for the level 2 one. Then we had Skeletal Arsonist, very surprising, 4 divines for level 1. Then we have the Skeletal Cleric for 3 divines for the level 3. Then we have the Skeletal Sniper for the biggest one. Currently only 1 available for 175 divines. And the Skeletal Warriors are about 20 divines apiece, and I got 2 of those. Other than that, Tempest Bell, 18 divines for the level 3, the plus 3, and that is pretty much it. So it is a pretty, yeah, rough gamble. I made a list here, and I haven't even seen half or the stuff that is actually worth something. But at the end of the day, we spent 157,248 exalts, about 576 divines, and we made about 96,483 divines, which is about 157 divines back, or at least, yeah, 100 is just a wrong thingy here. But 157 divines is what we... No, wait, this needs to be more. Hold on. Wait a sec. Wait, something is wrong here. What are we doing? This is this? Is this the difference? No, wait, this is the total spending. This is the spending, this is the profit, okay? Or at least that's what we got back. So that would technically be... We made about 350 divines while spending 576 divines. So basically means we lost about 60,765 Exalted Orbs, which is about 222 divines, 0.58. So 200 divines flushed down the toilet yet again, staying true to the undisputed worst gambler of entire Path of Exile history on camera. And yeah, I still think it's a pretty fun gamble if you get like a +3 spark, but you know, this like, what if we would have gotten, then we would have made profit, but I could also buy a lottery ticket and just win like a freaking $1 million, and that's about it, right? But ain't gonna happen because I don't play lottery. For a good reason. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.